Thank you for that great introduction, George.
You're quite welcome. Sorry I didn't mention BBQ Pitmasters.
It's okay. It's a show I won't even watch anymore myself. So
I will never forget to mention BBQ Pitmasters.
Okay, just tell me when I'm going on, George.
Now,
okay,
now, I'm bye-bye.
I got into this in about 1999 when I was writing a television show with a man who is now the junior senator from the state of Minnesota, whose name is Al Franken. And I started really small. I started on a Weber Smoky Mountain bullet smoker, which is an $89 grill, learning to cook ribs. And now I have this. So what I have is a hobby in need of an intervention, basically. Competition barbecue is really like NASCAR, but with pork and less good-looking guys. The challenge in smoking goes back to the origins of barbecue, and barbecue was really ways to tame the meat that was thrown out by butchers in the turn of the century, in the 1800s, the cheaper cuts. So it all had to do with like digging a pit in the ground and heating up embers and rocks and putting whole carcasses in there or half carcasses in there and cooking them overnight, covering it with dirt and then uncovering it, and that's like real pit cooking. This is post oak. This does not grow here, and I get it from Texas. It's one of my indulgences in life. I don't do drugs, and I don't drink fine spirits, but I do buy wood from Texas. Really granulated garlic, salt, pepper, and a couple of ingredients that I will not tell you. I do accept cash. If you really like it, you should come and tell me. And then just slip, you know, in New York, you slip people something. No, I won't accept any money, but get it to George and he'll give it to me. This cooker over here on the left is called a Jedmaster. It's almost biblical in nature. It was actually invented by a Mennonite in Kansas City. A guy who was a paralegal who was obsessed with being able to sleep while he barbecued. I don't sleep when I barbecue because I'm very anxious when I barbecue. And I've had barbecue guys tell me, I mean, guys from Mississippi put their arm around me when they watch me barbecue and they say, you know what, son, you gotta learn to walk away. And that is what a true barbecue person is you're confident in how you handle heat and smoke. When the meat starts to render and the fat comes out, the fat drips onto that hot plate, vaporizes, circulates back up into the air of the chamber and reflavors the meat. I know way too much about this stuff, honestly. I've thought about it for 15 years. None of my days are happier than when I know I'm going to get up and barbecue for people. They're just happy days. I just enjoy the process because you want to. I come from a small town in Ohio, and I miss having community. And if I can feed a group of people who like my food, I've created a community. George, I think I've signed off, honest to God, with that statement. What else does a man have to say?
You're filling time, bro.